Welcome back to another segment of the WWE Supercard, where I'm gonna finish up the second Kevin Owens as and the app crashed on me. Yay! So while I'm finishing up Kevin Owens, I'm gonna quickly talk about my opinions on the Money in the Bank 2015 from Columbus, Ohio tonight as I'm recording this on a Sunday morning. My thoughts on the show. I'm hoping for at least half and half. The matches that I'm kind of interested at this point is the Money in the Bank match, the World Heavyweight Championship match between Dean Ambrose and Seth Rollins, and why not, John Cena, Kevin Owens rematch. It shouldn't be much surprise from my perspective prediction video, but we'll see what happens. So I'm gonna play my first bout against Raz. So I'm gonna predict the order of those matches, any hype, any build up, and my prediction on who's gonna win. So the first match on the card that I think that goes first is I'm gonna say right now, well, the pre-show, well, just quickly talk about the pre-show. R-Truth versus Bad News Barrett for King Barrett. I have no clue what's going on, to be honest. It's just random. As I think who's gonna win, I'm gonna say King Barrett. Why not? Unless they're making him a real joke, alright. If R-Truth wins. The next match on the card that I think that goes first on the main show is the Intercontinental Championship between Ryback and Big Show. I wasn't too surprised about I wasn't too surprised about between those two. Ryback won the Intercontinental Championship at the Elimination Chamber match as Daniel Bryan vacated due to injuries. Big Show returned the night after and announced that he will be in the match. He will face Ryback for the IC title. For what? At least I kind of don't get it how he earns it, but he got it anyway. As for the build-up, kind of too much, prospectively. As I think who's gonna win, I'm gonna say Ryback. You know, that'll be way too early for him to lose the title. I expect he'll be lose the title by either the next pay-per-view or the next pay-per-view battleground or SummerSlam. It'll tickle my toe for some reason. The next match would be the tag team match between the New Day and the Primetime Players. I will say that the Primetime Players do well on the Elimination Chamber match. a couple weeks ago. I mean, they tried their damn best to make sure to make a fair fight with the New Day. But it's kind of fortunate because it's a 2-on-1 advantage, so that's why. And they earned a title shot on SmackDown with what is it, the Lucha Dragons and the Ascension? I don't remember the opponents, but they won their match, therefore the title shot came. And yeah, before I predict who I think the winner of that match will be, I will say that the Primetime Players are very good under their promos. Similarly what they did to DX. And no, it's not because of the racial. I kind of like the idea of like having some comics, like some comical segments. Though it was a wrestling show, it probably had to need some entertainment to come up with. And as I think who's gonna win, I will say New Day. Apparently maybe Kofi Kingston might be involvement. Who knows? But I think New Day is gonna retain the tag team titles in under some controversy. Another controversy finish. I don't know how, I don't know what, but New Day is gonna win. At least that's what I'm thinking. The next match is the best match after that will be the Divas Championship between Nikki Bella and Paige. Let me get this straight. Paige never had. Well, they had a one-on-one. They had a one-on-one shot at the Raw after the Elimination Chamber, but under the Twin Magic, then Nikki retained that Raw on that Raw. Let's be honest. How do you not know the comparison between Brie and Nikki? They're not like in 2008 anymore. Please. Or 2009. Whatever year we first mentioned about the Twin Magic. It was cool back then, but not this time around. I'm sorry. But I like, by going back to the point of the storyline, I don't think there is a storyline unless they had matches against, I don't know, some other diva opponents like Summer Rae, Alicia Fox, and a few, I don't remember, and a few other, how do I say this? 2 Raws and 2 SmackDowns for the hype at Money in the Bank. That's all I could think of. Summer Rae and Alicia Fox from their respective opponents of Nikki and Paige. Really? Really? That's all you can do? Alright, if that's the case, who am I think gonna win in this matchup? No, first thing against Shady. Sorry, my commentary was kind of bad at this point because I kind of get jumped over everywhere. But as my prediction is gonna win in this title match, definitely not Paige, because she will be a tough enough judge. So for the majority, So I'm going with Nikki this time. Unless something happens. Well, Nikki's gonna win anyway. I don't know why. Why they're bringing the point of having Nikki as the longest Divas champion. I don't remember how many days that she have right now. Well, let me quickly check. Since she won it at no, I mean, so Nikki is currently a champion in over 200 days. So that means that she'll probably break AJ's record by Night of Champions. This kind of disappoints me, for the most part. If Nikki retains the title, still has the title by Night of Champions, I will say. That would be the shame of not taking advantage of the hashtag Give Divas a Chance. That's just very disappointing to me. But onward onto the next match, which I think the first out of the. Do I set up? Do I call the matches? Yes, I did. So let's start with the 3 main events that I kind of going intrigue of. I kind of jumped there at first. My bad. So let's start off with John Cena versus Kevin Owens. I will say that was a great match back in Elimination Chamber. Will history repeat itself? I'm gonna be fair about this. I'm not sure, and there are my reasons. One, even Cena wins the match, would there be like any intentions between those two, between Kevin Owens and John Cena? For some reason, I felt it's more like an invasion round 2. For some reason. It's like we're starting over from Nexus again. 5 years ago. In 2010, more specifically. But I like the idea of the storyline where Owens and Cena respectively do their open challenges for their respective titles. Like Zack Ryder faces John Cena and Owens for their respective titles, but failed to win. I kind of like the idea of that, but at the same time, it's kind of obvious that you know that they beat their they won the open challenges. Not too mysterious, but it's there. Who might think is gonna win this time? I'm gonna say Kevin Owens again, but this time I think he's gonna win by knockout. Like that. You heard me. He's gonna win by knockout. I know it may be too early for that, but Owens needs to take advantage of the situation. And he needs to. So Owens will get the victory, in my perspective opinion. Now on to the ladder matches that one of them that both can be a main event player if played correctly. The first I'm going to talk about is the Money in the Bank match between the following proponents: Dolph Ziggler, Neville, Kofi Kingston, Sheamus, Randy Orton, Roman Reigns, not Dean Ambrose, Roman Reigns, and Kane. Let's go over the list and see if they can win the match. Dolph Ziggler, no, because he's on a feud with Rusev, and Rusev might be involved in the interference. Rusev got his ankle hurt or his foot hurt. He might interfere against Ziggler some way. Like, I'm not sure. I'm not sure if that's gonna happen, but I feel like Rusev's gonna take Lana hostage, and Ziggler will find Rusev for revenge, something like that. That's what I'm thinking. Neville, no. He's a rising star. He's a rising star, but that's way too soon to earn to get the world title match. Roman Reigns. He can win the match because he's involved with the Authority. And yeah, Roman Reigns involvement with the Authority, so there's a chance he will win. Randy Orton, no. He won it before, like Dolph Ziggler. Sheamus, I don't know his direction is, quite honestly. But that'll be waste. I'm not gonna say stupid, but I don't see his direction. I just don't see the direction of Sheamus unless he's feeling right back over the Intercontinental Championship. And Kane, definitely no. Because what if Kane wins and the Authority has the full advantage of it? Although he might be jealous over Seth Rollins for a number of months. And Kofi Kingston. I mean, let's see, Kofi Kingston. He experienced with many Money in the Bank matches. And it's kind of give me the point where it made me think that he might get a shot, as long as the New Day got the big push as of yet. Like, take advantage of your talent.